C sharp minor is a really good key for guitar because the minor third is E, and E is the lowest note on a standard tuned guitar. Also, the highest note on a Strat with a normal neck is a C sharp. So if we go from this low E, the minor third, to the 21st fret on the first string, on the high string, the root, that could be awesome. So I'm going to try to do like either a minor pentatonic or a blues scale. Starting low, work my way up. Anybody can do this. You just got to go slow, one note at a time. If you've never done this, I think it might be a good challenge. Get you out of the first 3 or 4 frets and start working up that neck. All right, this is what I'm talking about. Let's see if I can do it. Crazy, man. That's pretty crunchy. All right. All right. If you're interested, I think that's pretty fun. So I played 0, 2, 3, 4 on the big string. That's like E, F sharp, G, G sharp. Pretty easy if you use like these 3 fingers right here, the first 3 notes. That sounds cool, man. So after I get done making noise, I just roll the volume down on a Strat and roll it back up. More hiss, less hiss. Easy to do. Strats are great. All right, one more time. If you keep going, then you cross over to the next string like this. You could stop right there, and that would be totally cool. That's a B, C sharp, 2, 4. That's a C sharp. So you got most of the scale right there, actually. Really heavy, man, right there. Now we're gonna, I call it crossing over. When you go to the next string, you just kind of jump. That's gonna be like a 2, 4, 5, 6. So that's a position shift when I move my arm a little bit. That's 2, 4, 5, 6. If you made it that far, the rest is easy, really is. So let's go slow, do it again. Maybe we'll pause on that root and start over. So that gives us a E, F sharp, G, G sharp. You're going to get familiar with those note names and cross over to a B, C sharp. So that's another root. Root, 6th fret, a 3rd string. Let's do it again. C sharp, 6th fret, 3rd string. Now we go to, now we're going to cross over, but because the B string is tuned like in thirds or something, it's tuned differently, a different interval than the others. I think the others are fourths. This is a third. So the shape is a little different. So instead of going to the 4th fret, we go to the 5th fret over here. Let's check that out. That's an E. That'd be a minor 3rd. From there, I think we're just going to do another little shift and go 7, 8, 9. So that's a little awkward, but you'll get her. So if you land on your pointer, then you can just shift up and get the 3. So plan ahead. And then that's like, again, I can count 7, 8, 9, then cross over to 7, 9. Another root, a good place to stop and say, I'm good, I made it. But then of course we're going to keep going. That's a 7, 9 on the first string. I might have changed my fingering a little bit. Just do whatever you want. From there, we can't cross over anymore, so we just have to go right up the scale, which is really cool, man. If you learn this scale, it's really worth it. So this is, I'm going to just call out the frets. It's 9, 12, 14, 15, 16. Almost done. 19, 21. So let's do that slow. We got a 9. I'm going to use my pointer to go to 12. I'm going to slide up with pointer again to 14, 15, 16. Or you can use your ring. It don't really matter. Or use 4 fingers. And getting close. That was a slide. So you can just push it up there. That's hammer on pull off. Where am I? Okay, that's our 19, pretty sure, and 21. That's the high root. And from there you can and so on and so forth. Just knock yourself out, go crazy. And that's just a, start low and high, the major third to the root. It's a blues scale, man. That's why Jimi Hendrix did a lot of stuff in C sharp minor, or a few songs. And it's actually pretty easy. It's the equivalent of something. What is it? I don't know. Maybe it's the equivalent of E major or something. I don't know. Yeah, it kind of looks like it. Let's see if it was E major. Pretty much the same as E major. Close. Close enough that they are called relative. The same, but you think of them in different contexts. All right. I got to go to school and teach them kids how to play some guitar now. I'm going to go on my Vespa, and that's going to be fun. It's super hot. It's going to probably melt the tires. All right, man. Keep rocking. Get them scales down. Thanks.